Hello guys and gals, and welcome. Today we're going to go over another rune word, and this one is a very simple one. It's a very low level one. It is the rune word Malice. Malice is a very interesting rune word because it is nice for lower level characters and lower level mercenaries. If you're specifically making a very low level character, you can get some pretty nice effects out of this. Although it does have a negative, and we'll talk about that in a minute. So right off the bat, you will see it's IthElEth, which is extremely cheap. Those are all runes that anybody should have in their stash. We also have 33% enhanced damage on it, and only a level requirement of level 15. So as you can see, extremely low level and great for using on newer characters or newer mercenaries. In fact, usually by the time you get to Act 2, you are around level 15, and this is a perfect one to put into a spear or a pole arm specifically for your mercenary. So keep that in mind. And this does work in all melee weapons, not just spears and pole arms. It works in every single melee weapon in the game. So we have 33% enhanced damage. We've got +9 to max, which is always going to be nice. And +9 to max is a huge bonus for a low-level character. Negative 25% targets defense, which is going to be great for making sure that your merc or yourself are hitting the target. We've got 50 to attack rating, and we've got 100% chance of open wounds, which is absolutely amazing. That is an anti-regeneration effect as well as a damage over time. It lasts 8 seconds, and it does in fact work on mercenaries. We also have prevent monster heal, which does not work on mercenaries, unfortunately, but it will work on you. We have negative 100 to monsters defense per hit, which is huge at level 15. Monsters barely even have 100 defense around that level. We've got drain life at -5. Now this is the negative on the Malice rune word. And this does need to be balanced out with some form of replenish life. So if you have any kind of replenish life +5, or if you're using a prayer merc or whatever you have, this is going to help you balance out that negative life effect. Now, keep in mind this particular rune word when you're making a very low-level character, because 100% chance of open wounds is great. You can use this for your Iron Golem if you have a very low-level Necromancer and you're running Iron Golem. 100% chance of open wounds is great to have on an Iron Golem. It will help keep those monsters from regenerating, and it actually does a pretty significant amount of damage as you level up. The negative target's defense and the negative 100 to monster defense per hit are both very, very good mechanics that will help characters that are suffering with attack rating. It's definitely going to be an interesting effect to assist you on that. Even if you put this on a sorceress or something, or a necromancer, you could run around and you could still deal pretty nice damage. And the reason is because those two effects are going to definitely help reduce the amount of defense than all the monsters have, and it's going to make it much easier for you to dish out the damage to these targets. And there's really not a lot more to say about Malice. It's a very interesting rune word. It's a very nice rune word for level 15, and unfortunately it gets outclassed very quickly. So by the time you're around level 30, there's really not much more use for Malice, and you should be moving on to better rune words. Now, of course, if you're just using it for Iron Golem fodder or something of that nature, then so be it. I don't think I have Iron Golem. I was gonna as a joke, I was gonna turn it into an Iron Golem, but I can't. And keep in mind that if you do want to turn this into an Iron Golem, it has to be made in a metal weapon. If you make it in a weapon that is not metal, it is wood, like a maul or something like that, you're not going to be able to convert it. So keep that in mind. All in all, an interesting rune word for low-level characters, level 15. It does have to be balanced out with drain life, but yeah. Really not much more to say about this rune word, so I'll end it here. Thanks for watching, and keep watching.